In a world that stretches from every angle, with countless voices crying out for attention, and paths that branch apart at every turn, there is one thing that deeply and profoundly rings true. You focus on you. Life is a road to growth, and one has to start within. It is the quiet power that hardly is noticed and often overlooked, but waits here, at the very core of who you are. People too often spend their lives anchored upon the opinions and expectations of people. They are like those ships that toss and turn without ever finding north in the roughest of seas, burdened by the weight of external pressure and opinion. And perhaps in your case, that needed to happen. Perhaps you require someone to guide you with some assurance and validation. But sometime in your life, you do realize that everything you would look for lies within. So this love you want, this recognition you need, this accomplishment you want, it all is all there for you to bring to pass. You just have to go for it. You only need to decide on focusing on the self, investing into your dreams, and being okay with your potential. This is not self-centered. This is not conceit. To focus on you is an act of boldness. It is a declaration to the world that you are willing to nurture your mind, body, and soul. Because when you are at your best, you radiate strength and wisdom, and you become a source of positivity for everyone around you. Imagine a life where you prioritize what truly matters to you, where your goals and ambitions are no longer sidelined, but given the space to flourish. This is possible. It comes the moment when you decide to focus on you. When you start to invest in yourself, everything changes. You feel a new resilience in your step, clarity in your decisions, and a sense of purpose that guides your actions. The distractions, doubts, and negativity that held you back become just background noise. You no longer seek validation outside, but find it within, in the quiet moments of discipline, in the consistent choices you make every day. Focusing on yourself is not about isolation. It's about alignment. It's about aligning your actions with your values, aligning your goals with your passions, and aligning your mindset with your potential. You'll find that this alignment brings a peace and fulfillment that cannot be shaken by outside forces. Yes, challenges will come. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. For this, when you are looking through a lens of you and focus is mainly put there, those are stepping stones that could even appear as opportunities for personal growth. Lessons that form strength and character. You have to be the architect of your life. Think of yourself as a canvas. Each day a fresh opportunity to create a masterpiece. The strokes may not always be perfect, the colors not always bright. But each stroke of the paintbrush, every choice, every attempt adds itself to the greater picture. Once you concentrate on you, you permit yourself to explore, you give permission to make mistakes and grow from them. You grasp that it is not perfection to achieve, but progress. What's the point of your living is not to compare with or be like anyone else, not measure by someone else's values. Your path is distinctive. Your mission is yours. Let go of the fear of judgment. People will have opinions, they always do. But those opinions are reflections of their own beliefs, fears, and limitations, not yours. You are here to break free from those limitations, to rise above the noise and define success on your own terms. Embrace your journey, every twist, every turn, every detour. These moments aren't distractions, but parts of your growth. When you look back, you will realize that even the struggles were part of the deal. They were shaping you, molding you into who you're meant to be. But all of this will never occur unless you place your own self first, not in a way that diminishes others, but in a way that enables you to be the best version of yourself. It's filling your own cup to overflowing, so you may share with others without ever depleting yourself. When you are centered, balanced, and strong, you uplift those around you, naturally, effortlessly. Imagine waking up every morning of your life feeling excited, full of purpose, and knowing that something is there for you inside. Imagine setting goals that resonate the most with your passions, goals that you are even willing to work for on a hard day. This is in store for you when you become focused on you. Don't think about the destination, think about the journey. With each step you take towards self-discovery, every moment you invest in your growth and development brings you closer toward fulfillment and meaning. People say that the hardest battle you will ever face is the one within yourself. And it is true. There are doubts, fears, and insecurities formidable opponents, but they are not unbeatable. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger you become. You learn new things with each failure, and you build confidence with each victory, no matter how insignificant. It is this inner strength, this resilience that forms your foundation. A power that cannot be demolished. A power that will see you through the most difficult times. Learn all about the time of a lifetime and concentrating on you. This is pushing past your comfort zone, embracing discomfort, and seeking growth even when it's hard. There will be moments when you want to give up, when the path seems too hard. But remember, nothing worth having comes easy. Every success story is built on a foundation of perseverance, discipline, and self-belief. It is the people who are ready to do things that others don't want to do. They will be willing to continue when others have thrown in the towel. And you could be one of them. All it starts with is a choice to focus on you. You have dreams, ambitions, and talents waiting to be realized. Don't let them go to waste. Don't let the noise of the world drown out your inner voice. Listen to it, trust it, and let it guide you. Take small steps if you must, but keep moving forward. Every effort counts. Every decision to prioritize yourself, to invest in your growth, brings you closer to the life you desire. You are capable of so much more than you realize. Your potential is vast, limitless even, but it needs your belief, your trust, and your relentless effort. Imagine what you could accomplish if you didn't let doubt hold you back, if you didn't let fear of failure or the opinions of others restrain you. There is power in taking control, in standing firm in who you are and what you want. It has to do with giving your goals and dreams first priority, creating a solid foundation upon which nothing else can move it. The truth is, the world may not always encourage you to focus on yourself. Society often praises selflessness, which can lead us to feel guilty for investing in our growth. But remember, focusing on yourself isn't a betrayal of others. It's a necessary act of self-respect. The better you grow, the more you can give. You cannot pour from an empty cup. By putting your own needs and goals forward first, you build power and clarity to be able to be there for others in a meaningful way. You become a source of inspiration to those who surround you about what is possible when someone has dedication to personal growth. Focusing on you requires discipline. That is saying no to distractions, no to habits that are serving nobody except for you, and even saying no to those people who suck the life out of you or are limiting your potential. Now this is hard and uncomfortable, but growth does not take place in comfort zones. Real growth calls for sacrifice, persistence, and willing endurance. You will need patience. Change is not overnight, but if you keep trying, then you will eventually start seeing change in your thought patterns, habits, and finally in the real world. Think of the power you wield over creating your life. Every choice is a brushstroke over the blank canvas of what your future will be. With each decision to focus on yourself, to make choices that align with your values and goals, you are building a life of meaning and purpose. Let go of the need for immediate results. Instead, trust the process. Trust that the journey itself is as valuable as the destination, and that every step you take towards self-improvement brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. You may have setbacks along the way. Setbacks are just part of the journey. They do not mean defeat, but rather growth. Every obstacle you conquer is a learning experience, an opportunity to adjust and refine your approach. Temporary failures should not discourage you. Rather, treat them as fuel to move ahead, to come back stronger and more determined. Remember that failure is not the opposite of success. In fact, failure is just a stepping stone towards it. The only true failure is quitting. Surround yourself with people who believe in your dream, who are there to nurture your need for self-focus. Surround yourself with the people who inspire you, making you better, bringing out the goodness in you, reminding you of your worth when you forgot it. Meanwhile, distance yourself from negativity, from those who will try to set that light dimmer, and from those who speak badly of your ambition. Protect your energy and put your peace first. This is your journey, and you owe it to yourself to make it a good one. Love your uniqueness, You are unique with talents, perspectives, and strengths that no one else has. You will be able to bring out the best in you, then to explore those gifts, nurture them, and share that with the world. Then do not waste your life comparing yourself to others. Their journey is not yours. Instead, focus on trying to become the best person you can be. The day you celebrate your progress, regardless of how small, you will realize the step forward is a victory. And so, as you go along in this self-centered journey, you start seeing the changes not only in you, but in the world. Opportunities that have to do with your passions and goals start knocking at your door. People start noticing your confidence, energy, and determination. And by just being yourself, you become an inspiration to others. You become a magnet for positivity, success, and growth. This is the power of focusing on you. It spreads out into changes, making waves in every part of your life. So keep pushing forward, keep investing in yourself, and keep believing in your potential. Allow nothing nor anyone to take you off course from that purpose. The journey will not be easy at times, but it will be worth it. As you move forward, remember that this journey of focusing on yourself is dynamic. There will be highs and lows, moments of doubt, and days of triumph. Through it all, remain anchored to your vision, your goals, and the person you are becoming. Growth is not a straight line, full of lessons and experiences that will help shape you in ways that you may not even feel at the time. Take every stage knowing that with every experience, you're being molded, made strong, and brought closer to your true self. With each step, you can find within yourself qualities you never knew existed. Resilience, patience, determination. These are the qualities that define greatness, not just in success, but in character. They are made in the quiet moments as time goes by deciding to move on over difficulties, by not settling for less than you know your best is. This is the essence of keeping the focus on you. Commitment to growth, not just in big milestones, but in small, unseen moments in everyday life. Self-awareness is one of the biggest rewards of this journey. As you are investing in yourself, you start understanding who you are, what drives you, and what matters most to you. This clarity will become your compass, guiding you through tough decisions and helping you to stay on track. You will no longer have the urge to please others or to live up to the expectations of the world around you. Instead, you will find peace in knowing that you are living an authentic life, that your life is a reflection of your values and beliefs. Focusing on you also includes your defects. You don't have to be perfect, or you don't have to have it all together to be on the right path. Sometimes we learn the most from those mistakes and vulnerabilities. Instead of hiding from them, use them as stepping stones, as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. Growth is the reality. Perfection is the illusion. And growth is what will take you places, what will make your journey meaningful and transformative. Remind yourself every day why you started. Keep reminding yourself the dreams that made you take that bold step to choose you. Hold on to them on the days they seem 1,000 miles away. They are your drive, fuel, and purpose. Keep them close to your heart. Let them guide your actions, choices, and path. This journey is not about speed. It's about consistency. It's about showing up for yourself, day after day, regardless of circumstances. Imagine the kind of life you want to build. Envision it vividly. This is not a fantasy, but a goal. A future you are creating every time you choose to focus on yourself. Let this vision inspire you, motivate you, and remind you of the greatness that lies within you. You have the power to bring this vision to life, to turn your dreams into reality. It takes relentless focus and commitment, as well as intense investment in becoming that person who makes things happen. In time, you will look back on this journey with pride. You'll see how far you have come, how much you have grown, and what you have accomplished. In comparison, the challenges will seem small against the strength gained. The doubts that once held you back will instead be replaced by confidence, self-assurance, and a sense of purpose that cannot be shaken. This is the reward of focusing on you, a life that feels true, fulfilling, and aligned with who you are. So just keep walking, keep choosing yourself, your growth, and trusting your potential. It's going to be a long journey, but it's going to be worth every step because you are worth every step. Let this journey become a testament to your strength, your courage, and how much you commit to living this kind of life, fully, authentically yours. The world is waiting for you to shine. Now more than ever is the time to focus on you. By your journey, you will come to realize change within yourself, but also how the world receives you. When you are glued on to you fostering your own aspirations, your love interests, and talents, then it is like being a flag of authenticity. These people will feel the confidence that radiates from you, quiet assurance of knowing who you are and what you stand for. Opportunities will begin to align with your goals. Doors that were once closed will open because you're now vibrating at the frequency of your highest self. And with each forward movement, you are rewriting what is possible for yourself. You are breaking free from limitations and discovering a freedom that comes only from self-empowerment. That freedom allows you to live without requiring validation from anyone else. You can pursue goals of real importance to you, and you can trust your own judgment even when everyone else doubts you. It's liberation that only grows stronger as time goes by, and it builds as you pour more and more energy into who you are becoming. On this journey, you will find out a strength nobody else may ever understand. People will question your choices, doubt your ambitions, and even try to bring you back into comfort zones you've outgrown. But remember, this journey isn't about them. It's about you. You are not here to live according to someone else's blueprint. You're here to carve your own, to define success on your terms, and above all, make a life that resonates with you personally. It's a journey that needs patience, self-compassion, and persistence. Days will come when the road is too long and seems far from any results. However, it is those very days. Those are the days you build resilience, start learning discipline, and grow that mental toughness that takes you forward. Everything you overcome, every barrier you break through, is building the foundation on which your future is laid. Grow from these moments. They are as important in your growing up as the victories. Through it all, never forget the joy of the journey. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may be. You must acknowledge the big wins, the small wins, and bask in the glory of every step forward. These little moments of joy, of thanks, of self-appreciation are what fuel your spirit. They remind you why you started, and they keep your fire burning. Since finally, it does not mean to focus effort just for the destination and it's focusing on you. This has an orientation in any way to become the one meant to be. Stay connected with your inner voice that led you to this path in the first place. That would be your closest guide or compass that guides you both in the ups and downs of this journey. Remember to always listen back to that voice whenever you get lost or confused. Have it remind you of your purpose, your dreams, and the power within you. Believe it and believe in yourself. You have everything you need to succeed, everything you need to create a life that's meaningful, fulfilling, and deeply aligned with who you are. But with all this focusing on you, you shall see that life becomes a feast again. Challenging problems that once were almost insurmountable can be faced. The victories achieved become even more satisfying. You'll know you are truly living with purpose and passion, without compromise in all the aspects of life. That's the magic of keeping focus on yourself. It transforms not only your life, but the lives of people who motivate them to take the journey and start believing in themselves. So keep moving forward one step at a time. Believe in the journey, believe in your growth, and understand that every step you take toward focusing on yourself is creating a foundation for a brighter, bolder, and more empowered future. This is your time, this is your life, and you are worthy of every success, every joy, and every dream you're working toward. Every day is a new opportunity to reaffirm that commitment to yourself. It's a chance to show up, choose actions that are aligned with your growth, and make decisions that honor the vision you have for your life. What seems insignificant may be an added minute or two to put toward your goals, a moment of self-care, or time dedicated to something new. They add up. They come together in forming a life full of purpose and progress. The world may continue trying to draw you in different directions, throw up distractions, or tempt shortcuts. But true satisfaction never comes from playing it easy. It comes from investing in the process, from doing inner work, and from committing to yourself fully. This path requires resilience, the kind that helps you stay focused even when it's hard, even when results aren't immediate. Because deep down you know that this journey is not about instant gratification. Rather, it's about creating a future that feels very fulfilling. Sometimes it seems as though no one is paying attention to the effort you put into things. It feels like you're pushing forward alone, but trust that this solitude is shaping you. It is teaching you to rely on yourself, to find strength within, and to believe in your own power. You are learning to find your motivation within yourself, that cheerleader cheering within you, and that friend who is a support, the independence. It pays to be this way free from dependence on people's recognition, so that no one but you can stand on any solid foundation of self-worth. As you continue to focus on yourself, you'll notice your mindset shifting. What once felt like obstacles will start to look like opportunities. The challenges of your past become lessons, and your failures actually serve as setup opportunities. You are no longer defined by circumstances. You define the circumstances. One of the biggest gifts you will find focusing on you is that you will learn to live proactively instead of reactively, to create instead of simply consume, and to navigate life with a sense of intention. Imagine the impact you're making, not just on your life, but on those around you. By choosing to focus on yourself, you're setting an example of what it means to live authentically, to pursue growth, and to embody resilience. People are drawn to those who are grounded in purpose, who know who they are and what they want. You're inspiring people without even realizing it, encouraging them to look within and to believe in their own dreams. That's the ripple effect of focusing on you. It spreads, it inspires, and it uplifts. Stick to this course of action, no matter how trying it gets. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. The potential payoff of your focus on you is worth every ounce of energy that you put into it. There will be victories and setbacks, ups and downs, but every part of this journey is the journey. Learn to embrace it all. You can learn from the struggle, celebrate the wins, and trust that every single step is getting you closer to life as you envision it. Above all, be patient with yourself. Growth takes time. Success takes time. Transformation is not overnight. It is happening day by day, bit by bit. Every moment you invest in yourself, every time you choose to focus on you, you are building a life that reflects your true potential. This is your journey, and no one else can walk it for you. But you have everything you need to make it remarkable. So keep going with courage, faith, and an unshakable trust in the power of focusing on you. The best version of yourself is not a destination. It's a journey you will be walking every single day. And every choice to prioritize your growth, to be better, to learn, and to evolve, you are that person. Step by step, you are building a life that is purposeful, one that is profoundly fulfilling, and one that embodies that strength, resilience, and greatness within you. You deserve this journey. You deserve all the dreams, goals, happiness, and success that wait for you. Nothing should stand on your way on this journey. Continue forward, continue choosing yourself, and let this journey be proof of your relentless dedication to life lived completely, authentically, and unapologetically as you. Be thankful in those moments of silence where it's you and your thoughts for a while. Appreciate how far you've gotten. It's easy to lose sight and just get so focused on what is next. Never forget about the strength it took for you to get this far and the resilience that continued to take you further. Every time you decided to put yourself first, set boundaries, rise above negativity, and stay committed to your growth, you were writing the story of a person who would not settle. You chose to step into your potential, to expand beyond what once seemed possible. Remember that consistency holds such power. Every day, every hour, every minute, you decide what to do and how to act. You're actually building patterns of behavior and setting habits. You shouldn't stop feeding those habits either. The work might be so minor and even properly dull at times, but it is those continuous deeds that lead to real fruits. Success is rarely born one day in an even-toed, spectacular event, but in piles upon piles of small, steady steps. Embrace the process, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And meanwhile, pay attention to how you are different alone. That's a sense of feeling grounded, peaceful with self, or even just the ability to work through situations. An inside change is priceless. It happens directly from being on you. You're letting go of the need for external validation and instead establishing a self-worth that is independent of others' views or their approval. This is freedom. This gives you the power to enjoy life in authenticity and confidence, where you can make choices based on what really matters to you. Keep in touch with the vision you have for your life. Keep it alive in your mind and guide your actions and decisions. Let it be the constant reminder of why you started, of why you continue to invest in yourself. And that vision cannot be just a dream, because it is a destination you are actively moving toward. Every so often, every single time you make a choice that indeed aligns with your vision, you manifest it, bringing it closer to reality. Keep believing in it, nurturing it, and trusting that it's on the way to you. There will be times when self-doubt looks to creep in, when challenges come, or when the journey gets overwhelming. In those moments, lean into the steps you've made, the resilience that's being built, and the strength that lies deep within you. Be reminded that every disappointment is only temporary. Every challenge is an opportunity, and every second of doubt is a test of your determination. You can conquer everything that may come against you. You already have time and time again. So keep going. Keep striving, believe, and be young again. It's not an outreach. It's preparing oneself to receive what one is reaching for. It is about mentality, resilience, and wisdom to handle everything life may bring. You will reach where you work towards, and that is the moment when every step, every effort, and every moment of investment in self was worth it. You'll realize the journey was the prize, and that the person you became in the journey is the best prize of all. You are worthy of this commitment, worthy of this journey, and worthy of every success that awaits you. Keep choosing yourself, keep focusing on your growth, and keep moving forward. The world needs the fullest version of you, that is not held back by limitations or doubts, but empowered, confident, and ready to make a difference. This is your path, your life, and your time to shine. Accept it fully and let nothing stand in your way. The more you take this path of self-focus and commitment, the more solid each step becomes to the foundation you are building. Remember that transformation is often invisible until it becomes undeniable in those moments when things feel tough or progress feels slow. A tree grows roots before breaking through the soil, so your dedication is deepening and strengthening you from within. The deepest transformations happen quietly beneath the surface until a day when you find you are standing stronger, in more robust strides than ever before. Hold on to that inner fire, the same one that led you to choose yourself in the first place. A strong force reminds you about your dreams, growth, and happiness, and that they all are worth every ounce of energy you put into it. That fire will carry you through days of waning motivation, days when the road ahead feels so long, or unexpected trials you find yourself facing. Returning to that fire, recalling the reasons you started in the first place, will ignite that passion in you again, set your path straight once more with your purpose, and remind you that this is precisely where you are supposed to be. This beauty of focusing on you isn't about achieving your goals alone, but the evolvement in doing so. You strip layers off self-doubts, limitations, and the old belief system that once had you held back. You find pieces of you buried deep, things overlooked, and give rise to parts of you which never thought you had any power in. It is where the real power of self-focus plays, and it makes you see things clearly, without distortion by others' expectations or societal pressure. Now, you are your compass, guided by inner values, dreams, and intuition. You also would realize that goals, desires, and even how you view success would change along with time. And that's natural. That's how growth is demonstrated. Understand these are the steps you take in order to get a life precisely in tune with the person you are becoming. Let go of a need to stay stuck to the old or hug onto old hopes. Allow yourself step simply by step into greater clarity and direction toward what unites you in every successive step on your path. Recalling that this concentration on you doesn't mean isolation from others or neglect towards those around you. In fact, the more one grows, the more of a positive power one is in other people's lives. By showing care for oneself, therefore creating a meaningful and successful life, you create some kind of ripple effect as you inspire and uplift others. Being an example of what can come to be when someone decides to do life authentically, do their dreams, and places growth above all else. In the last analysis, prioritizing you is a gesture of self-love and self-respect. It's a statement that your dreams matter, that your happiness counts, and that you deserve a meaningful, fulfilling life. This journey isn't always easy, but it is one of the most worthwhile investments you'll ever make. The strength, wisdom, and peace that come from truly knowing and valuing yourself can't be taken away. So, as you move forward, keep choosing yourself. Every day, with every choice, with every step. Trust the process, believe in your potential, and know that the journey of focusing on you is one of courage, resilience, and ultimately liberation. You are creating a life that reflects your true self, a life that honors your dreams, and a life that allows you to shine in all your authenticity. May it be an evidence of your power, your worth, and the unrelenting drives to become the best for you.